Okay, maybe I can do a little bit better job of explaining if I make a little video here. So here was your original question. What I do, I got a fraction and an integer, and I like to make that a fraction, because then this fraction divided by this fraction is the same as this top fraction, the numerator, divided by 4/1 is the same thing as times 1/4. So dividing by a fraction is the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. And I said 4 into 4. What I meant was I'm gonna simplify this fraction. Now this fraction you can't simplify, it's 1/4, but you can kind of cross simplify, I guess you could call it. That is, this is ultimately 16b divided by 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4, or the way that I've always taught it is you find a number that goes into this and this, one from the bottom, one from the top, and you divide that number 4 and that number 16 by the same number. So what's the biggest number that goes into 4 and 16 is 4. So you divide 4 into 4, it goes 1 time. You divide 4 into negative 16, it goes negative 4 times. And now we can do the same thing. Now I just have, clean it up a little bit, 4 over 36 times 1 over 1. You don't really need the 1 over 1, right? Because 436 times 1 is just 436. But you can reduce this fraction the same way. You can say, well, 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 36 9 times. And then you multiply across. So even if this was not a 1, you could just multiply these two numbers and you get negative 1. And you multiply these two numbers and you get 9. So I hope that was a little more helpful.